Greetings. Be sure to stay till the very end, as we've included 2 fun facts at unexpected moments. One of them reveals how a sticky tradition turned into one of the weirdest and most photographed spots in town. Let's get started. If you're looking for something that kicks up the adrenaline and the sand, Oceano Dunes delivers. Just 20 minutes from downtown San Luis Obispo, this stretch of coastal beauty offers something you don't usually find in California. Miles of beach where you can actually drive your vehicle, rent an ATV or dune buggy, and rip through rolling hills of golden sand with the ocean breeze at your back. It's one of the few places in the state where off-roading is allowed right on the beach, and it's a favorite among thrill seekers and families alike. You don't have to be a driver to enjoy the area either. You can walk the shoreline, catch the sunset, or simply bring a picnic and watch the action. There's also camping available for those who want to wake up right next to the waves. The wide open landscape and dramatic lighting give it a cinematic look, especially in the late afternoon. And if you're visiting in the summer, aim to get there early. This place gets popular fast once the sun comes out. The Madonna Inn isn't just a hotel. It's a full-on sensory experience. Located right off Highway 101, this bright pink landmark has been turning heads since 1958. Every one of its over 100 rooms is completely different, each decorated in a wild theme that ranges from Swiss chalet to waterfall cave. Even if you're not staying overnight, it's worth stopping in. The dining room is drenched in shades of pink, with ornate chandeliers and bright floral carpets that make it feel like you've stepped into a fantasy movie set. Downstairs, the famous men's restroom features a rock waterfall urinal that people of all genders often swing by just to see. The on-site bakery is another highlight, known for its tall, frosted cakes and oversized slices of pink champagne cake. There's also a boutique, spa, and horseback riding trails on the property. Some visitors come just to snap a photo by the giant sign out front, while others return every year for a unique stay they won't forget. Love it or find it completely over the top, well, one thing's for sure: it leaves a lasting impression. If you're enjoying the video so far, could you do me a quick favor? It takes just a second, and it genuinely helps us keep making videos you'll love. Tap the like button, share the video, or join our community by subscribing. Also, let me know in the comments below what destination you'd like featured next. Your idea could become our next video. Thanks, I really appreciate your support. Downtown San Luis Obispo brings together historic charm and modern energy in one walkable area. It's the heart of the city and an easy place to spend a full afternoon without even noticing the time go by. You'll find a mix of local shops, cafes, and restaurants, each with its own personality. Grab a coffee from a sidewalk cafe and stroll along tree-lined streets filled with boutique stores and galleries. There's often live music coming from nearby plazas, and on warm days, the patios fill up fast. Nearby, you'll also find charming creekside paths and the historic Fremont Theater with its colorful neon sign. It's a place that feels relaxed and social at the same time. Whether you're into food, shopping, or just walking around, downtown delivers a little bit of everything. Right at the edge of downtown near Mission Plaza sits the San Luis Obispo Museum of Art. It's small in size, but it punches well above its weight when it comes to creativity and local flavor. Inside, you'll find rotating exhibits that showcase work from Central Coast artists, as well as regional and contemporary pieces from across California. The space is modern and easy to navigate, with bright walls and natural light that make the art feel even more alive. It's a quiet break from the buzz of downtown and a good way to slow the pace for a bit. You might see paintings, photography, sculpture, or even experimental installations, depending on when you visit. Admission is free, and they often host community workshops and events throughout the year. Even the outdoor area surrounding the museum features public art and sculptures. It's a short stop, but a meaningful one. Perfect for anyone who wants to get a sense of the creative spirit that runs through this part of California. Mission San Luis Obispo de Tolosa is one of the city's most recognizable landmarks. It dates back to 1772 and still stands at the center of town as both a historical site and an active parish. The mission grounds are open to the public, and they offer a peaceful escape with shaded gardens, fountains, and thick adobe walls. Inside, the church is simple but elegant, with hand-painted ceilings and original wooden beams that have been carefully preserved. There's also a small museum that walks you through the early days of the mission, the life of the Spanish settlers, and the indigenous communities who lived here long before. You can explore the old bells, religious artifacts, and architectural details that show how the mission has changed over time. Outside the plaza around the mission is a popular place to sit and relax or enjoy one of the many events hosted in the area. It's not just a stop for history fans. It's also a peaceful and beautiful part of the city that offers insight into how San Luis Obispo began. And now, the first bonus fun fact. San Luis Obispo is home to a major piece of travel history, the world's very first motel. Back in 1925, a man named Arthur Heinemann opened the Milestone Motel along Highway 101 to serve weary travelers making the long drive between Los Angeles and San Francisco. The word motel was actually invented right here as a blend of motor and hotel. The concept was new at the time. Private garages next to rooms and easy access off the highway. While the original building no longer operates as a motel, a historical marker stands at the site, celebrating the city's surprising role in shaping road trip culture across America. Just a short drive south of San Luis Obispo, Edna Valley offers some of the most scenic and laid-back wine tasting experiences in California. Rolling vineyards stretch in every direction, with coastal breezes and golden sunlight setting the scene. This region is known for its cool climate wines, especially Pinot Noir and Chardonnay, and the tasting rooms here are relaxed and welcoming. You won't find giant tour buses or crowded bars. Instead, expect peaceful patios, friendly staff, and the chance to actually chat with the people who make the wine. Some wineries even offer cheese boards or picnic setups, so you can enjoy your tasting with a view. Wolf Vineyards, Biddle Ranch, and Tolosa Winery are just a few local favorites that combine good wine with stunning backdrops. It's also a great place for photography, with wide open skies and neatly trimmed vines that shift color with the seasons. Even if you're not a wine expert, the atmosphere alone makes it worth the visit. It's a calm and scenic way to spend an afternoon just outside the city. Tucked into a small cove along the central coast, Avila Beach is one of the most inviting places to relax near San Luis Obispo. The beach itself is clean and family-friendly, with gentle waves and soft sand that make it ideal for swimming, sunbathing, or just stretching out with a good book. The pier offers a nice place for a stroll and is a popular spot for fishing and sea otter sightings. Along the beachfront promenade, you'll find colorful shops, casual restaurants, and places to grab ice cream or fresh seafood. There's often live music or small festivals happening on weekends, adding to the laid-back energy. If you enjoy being active, there are paddleboard and kayak rentals right on the beach. You can also explore the nearby Bob Jones Trail, a scenic path that runs along the creek with tall trees for shade and wide grassy fields all around. Avila Beach is small but full of character. It's a peaceful escape that feels like a mini vacation within your vacation. Early morning or late afternoon visits are especially rewarding, with calm crowds and golden light. Every Thursday evening, downtown San Luis Obispo transforms into a buzzing street festival during its famous farmers market. It's not just a place to buy produce. It's an event that draws locals and visitors with the smell of barbecue, the sound of live music, and the glow of string lights overhead. Stretching along Higuera Street, this market features dozens of vendors selling everything from fresh fruit and flowers to handmade goods and street food. You'll find ribs grilling on open flames, kids dancing to local bands, and neighbors catching up in the middle of the street. It's a community gathering as much as it is a shopping experience. There are also booths with local honey, hot sauces, baked goods, and small batch treats you won't find anywhere else. The mix of food, music, and people gives it a festival vibe that keeps the energy high all night long. If you want to get a true feel for the spirit of San Luis Obispo, this market captures it perfectly. Just make sure to arrive hungry. Just a short drive from San Luis Obispo, Morro Rock stands like a giant sentinel along the Pacific coastline. It's the most iconic natural landmark in the area and part of a chain of ancient volcanic plugs known as the Nine Sisters. The rock itself rises nearly 600 feet from the shoreline and is impossible to miss as you approach Morro Bay. You can't climb it, but you can walk along the beach or jetty to take in its full scale. The surrounding bay is just as special. It's a calm estuary filled with sea otters, harbor seals, and a variety of birds that make it a great spot for wildlife watching. There are kayak rentals and guided tours available if you want to explore the water up close. On the Embarcadero nearby, you'll find seafood restaurants, shops, and harbor views that are perfect for a laid-back afternoon. Sunsets here are especially striking, with the rock glowing orange as the sky changes color. It's peaceful, photogenic, and a great way to experience the coastline without the crowds. Time for our second bonus fun fact. Tucked away in downtown San Luis Obispo, Bubblegum Alley is one of the strangest and stickiest landmarks in California. This narrow 70-foot-long alley is completely covered in chewed gum from top to bottom. Thousands of pieces, layer after colorful layer. No one really knows how it started, but the tradition dates back to at least the 1970s. Some say it began as a school rivalry, others think it was just creative rebellion. Either way, it's stuck, literally. Despite several cleanup attempts over the years, the gum always returns. It's weird, it's messy, and it's become one of the most photographed spots in town. If there's one thing that sums up the spirit of San Luis Obispo, it's the view from the top of Bishop Peak. This ancient volcanic mountain is the tallest of the Nine Sisters and one of the most popular hiking spots in the region. The trail to the summit is about 4 miles round trip and includes a steady climb through oak trees, rocky paths, and open hills with great views. It's a workout, but the payoff is huge. From the top, you get panoramic views of the entire city, the surrounding hills, and even out toward the ocean on a clear day. Sunrise and sunset hikes are especially memorable. with the sky lighting up in all directions. Along the way, you'll see native plants, local wildlife, and some impressive rock formations. It's a local favorite for a reasan. The trail is well marked and well loved, and even the journey up feels rewarding. For anyone who wants to feel connected to both the landscape and the community, this hike is the place to do it. It's the high point of the trip, literally and figuratively. That wraps up the best things to do in San Luis Obispo. Which one is at the top of your list? Drop a comment below and let us know. And before you go, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a new adventure. More exciting destinations are just around the corner. So click on the left for our latest video or on the right for a playlist packed with travel inspiration. See you in the next adventure.